This is another Czerny Opus 261 tutorial, exercise number 4. This exercise is focusing a little bit more on the left hand. Oftentimes in these exercises, it will alternate between left and right. So you can see over here the exercise. I'm gonna play it for you once at a moderate speed so you can see it. Just know that you do not have to take this at a breakneck tempo to really get something useful out of it. Like I said, you do not have to go that fast. Let's go over what's happening in this exercise. So you may see some staccatos, and in some versions you'll see some staccatissimo. That's just another way to say make sure that you play those notes extra short. So the ones that do have staccatos on them, make sure to play them extra short. I would even suggest that you do the same with all of the notes in the right hand that are just eighth notes. Let me go over that, starting with this C chord. So instead of doing, how about playing all of them staccato? Now there is something else in here. There is a grace note in here. This grace note is played before the beat quickly. So you'll see it there, that D with the little line through it. It looks like a tiny eighth note. And it'll be played this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. The other grace note later on on the line, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Other things to watch out for. You see slurs with a staccato at the end. That's going to be in the left hand on the second line. We have one thing to watch is for motion of the arm. So I'm going to switch views right now so you can see what I'm doing technique-wise. So when I get there, watch the motion of my arm and my wrist. Notice that I do a down-up motion. Just try that on these notes, C, D, E, D, C. You're going to start with a down motion. And then as you get close to the C, or as you're moving downward with the notes, you're going to move from the thumb to the third finger with an upward motion of the wrist and the arm. And notice it's not just my wrist moving up and my arm moving out of the way. My arm actually moves out and up a little bit. And we do that for all three of those. And here, same thing on these held notes. This is a really good technique to get good at and get used to. One last thing to watch out for. Look at the dynamics. There are pianos and fortes. So in exercises like these, he's trying to emphasize not just the importance of finger strength, but the importance of being musical and playing like a musician, whatever you're playing. We're going to start off loud. Then we're going to get quiet and short here. Not that the right hand shouldn't still already be playing staccato. Then quiet again. Now this next line, in most of the other editions I've seen, there is a forte written on the second line. For some reason, this edition does not have that. So you can decide. This is all musicality. I decided to go with forte. Now, a sforzando there just means to dig into that little bit more and then stay loud here. One last thing that he tries to ask for is, you'll notice on the last measure, he's asking to have the left hand hold down that C. I would suggest, instead of holding it down and then trying to quickly play the C again, is you're going to hold it until you play the G, and just play it normally. This will be a little bit easier on you, especially as you go to a faster tempo. That held C won't really matter, and it'll actually get in the way a little bit. So how about just watch me play it once? I'll play it once more. I'm going to play it slowly. I'm going to show you the side view now, and you can also get a link to a couple different versions of the Czerny Opus if you don't already have it in the description here. If you have any questions about this exercise or would like to see more of them, please let me know. I will continue to gradually put these online, as well as exercises from other exercise books. If there's anything specific you'd like to see, please let me know and subscribe to make sure you don't miss anything.